Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Caught in the backfield. It's Payne. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Early in this season group, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Makes the grab. It's Balaam. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Throws to the tight end. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Scanning the field, it's Weigman. The pocket breaking down. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
He'll toss it to the back. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First play looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. That's a big hit at the end. Well, even a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's looking to scramble. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
2nd and 10 here. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it with room to run. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
And the TCU offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. sophomore with a strong tackle there. Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking for some space. It's Durham. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Crucial third down play after that completion. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack by the defense forces fourth down and a punt. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And it takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Back to throw. It's Manning. The sure hands. It's Watkins. They get him down, but 36.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Oh, he tosses it back. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Chris, I love it. The offense pulls out the flea flicker at the perfect time. We saw them run this in practice this week, and it works here just like they rehearsed.
On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprising.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Makes it look easy.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Running back has it on the screen now. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Crucial third down play right here. They'll try the right side on the toss. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Chris, you could see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big gain for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge gain.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's got it on a crossing route. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Grab behind the line. It's James. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Caught behind the line. It's Baker. Touchdown, TCU. This offense really clicking.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Second and goal for the offense. He keeps it on the design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And they're able to get him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
That's caught. It's Payne. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Grab behind the line. It's Baker. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Scanning the field, it's Weigman. And he's got it, so the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. There's a screen pass to the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. It's Durham. Great move in the open field. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Manning. A quick throw to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And look at this, the field goal units coming on the field. A lot of faith in this kicker. This would have to be a record-breaking field goal if he makes it. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And that will keep the deficit at 20.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Caught on the outside. It's Payne. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Horned Frogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Nice grab. It's Payne. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that down. Great job by the D.
And the Horned Frogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the
touchdown, Texas Christian. They continue to roll up the score. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. To throw, it's Weigman. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 99. Set to kick it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. The sure hands, it's Watkins. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's incomplete. They try the trick play on 1st down. Doesn't fool the defense. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the option play. It's a quarterback keeper. Pitch to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. We'll try to run it with the option. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. They'll run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Looking downfield, it's Weigman. Catch made in space. Look out. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 1st down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, TCU. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead.
That keeps the score. TCU.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Running play called on 3rd and short. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Grab down the middle. It's Baker. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Horned Frogs will crank up the tempo. Dropping back. It's Weigman. He's looking deep down the middle. It's caught. Still going inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And that should be enough to secure an upset, at least according to the rankings. This team said, we don't feel like underdogs. We're out here to prove a point, and they have made the plays to get the W today.
I think anybody who was around this football team thought they had a shot, even though they were an underdog today, and they certainly lived up to that. Today was kind of that early playoff type of atmosphere, and this performance should put the rest of the top 10 on notice.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business. Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
You'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Throws it to the right. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To the air, it's Weigman. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation with EA Sports College Football.